WeatherChannel.THEwav, and back at you for another episode of Random Bullshit. And today, we have a special guest, young pussycat, Andy, whatever you want to call him.
Hey boys, how you doing? Thanks for having me on the cast.
And you're back with your boy, young Brett Hart, and you got your boy, Mag Moore.
That's Bert.
Yeah, that's Brett. And back for another episode today, and we're gonna start out. Quick update on ironic Twitter legend James Cage White and how his last week since we talked to him has been. Our man James,
he loves his dad. He really loves his dad. I saw a picture of him holding his dad's hand.
His dad's in the hospital, right? And all well wishes for him. Hopefully he gets through, right?
Yeah, James Cage White. I hope that your dad recovers. That's
It's spooky, right? But James has been keeping himself busy, right?
Yeah. You see, he thought it was a great idea to, he's going to make some merch. He's dropped a shirt, boys. What the fuck?
Alright. James, right? He made a t-shirt, right? He's like, guys, I want to make a t-shirt for you. Sorry. So, he's like, should I hire someone to make the t-shirts for me? Or should I do it myself? And, everyone thought,
do it yourself.
Yeah, do it yourself, James, but it thought it'd take time. Literally, the next day, James has the t-shirt done. And it says, very cool, very swag. I like it. And
it's
our man,
it's got a cat and a rat on it. It's really cool. It's a piece.
It's pretty dope. It's a rare piece, $25, a good value. Highly recommend. He's already sold 22, and one of the 22 buys is our main man, Mag Moore.
Hell yeah. You see, I picked up this piece of merch because of one thing. Your boy James thinks out for your boys in the plus sizes. I'm a big boy. I need big boy clothes. You see, I was going to pick up your boys Joseph Urban at Honda Deals for Vets.
Shout the fuck out to Joseph Urban.
Yeah, drink fucking water.
Free motherfucking water.
What the fuck is cracking?
Yeah,
Smoke
really.
backwoods.
Okay. But, yeah, picked me up one of these pieces. See, I think like the base model is like a charcoal gray kind of color or whatever. See, I picked me up a purple one, so I'm going for that.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, aesthetic boys.
He happened to post today. He's very tired of his work. It's very far. It's very tired. He's at a very low rank on his company, and everyone asks him to do this and that, and he has a lot of work to do, and there's no promotion for him. So he kind of thinks he should leave. He's in a bad position, Your boy James Cage White, having a rough time out there in the workforce, trying to just be an everyday human. Shit's rough, Look out for your boy James Cage White. Shoot him a tweet. Ask him how he's doing. He's got a lot on his plate,
All right. Good luck, James. Moving on to the next topic.
Can we talk about Joseph Urban? Can we talk about Joey U?
Of course.
Yeah.
Back to Joe U.
This dude, alright, shouts out to selling Hondas and drinking free water. Team Sesh till I motherfucking rest. Your local clout boy, Joey U. What's your guys' opinion on Joey U?
I make sure to watch the fucking Doink chat every fucking chance I get.
You watch the Doink chat every day. If you don't, get the fuck out.
Yeah, really. What are you doing? What else are you gonna do? I messaged him. I actually DM'd him on Twitter, and because he said in his bio, he's like, "Hey, DM me if you want some deals on some cars." And I figured, see what he can do. And I mean, he got back with me. He's like, I want to say what fucking county are you in, or where are you at? And I said, Peru, Indiana. And he's like, I'm in Cali.
So that was the end of that.
Yeah.
But really, though, if you're in Cali and you're looking for a cheap Honda, your boy, Joey U, will hook you up with a deal. Tell him, walk up to him and be like, hey, Joey, I got this backwood, some smart water. Team Sesh till I rest, he'd be like, you know what? You can just drive her off the lot. He's the homie. He literally
got the glug jug.
He's got the glug jug, dude. He's literally one of the only
Joe Urban is the culture.
He's one of the only old dudes in the culture really putting on for Bones and really putting in some numbers.
Putting in the man hours.
Ghost Main, Kill Station. He likes them all. He
likes them all. He's with the culture.
He met Kill Station.
Get the fuck out of here. Joey U, in conclusion, Joey U, goddamn legend. Protect him at all costs.
One of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember one time he had this video, and he he had this doink. He took this blunt, and he it was halfway down, and he started hitting it. Started hitting it real good, and then he just took it. Fuck this doink, and he ate it. Tell me that's not hardcore.
Who does that?
Who does that? I'm not eating half a blunt, especially half a fucking backwood wrapped in tobacco leaf. That boy is hardcore. He's putting on for the culture.
And it didn't faze him. He's like, hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. Fuck this doink. And he ate it. Yeah, dude. All right.
I mean, you can talk about Joe U all day.
We could talk about Joey U all day, but we don't have all day.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about the Snapchat update, right?
Huge disappointment.
Okay.
Huge disappointment.
Okay, what was disappointing about it?
All right. So I liked when everything was form factor and the way it used to be, and everything was a set way, right? Like you had your tab for your stories. All your friends' stories are there. You can scroll down, see newsy, clickbaity bullshit, right? We all know that. You got your friends, keep all your streaks, chat, snap, all your heart's content, right? And you got your regular picture tab. And then they just totally devote the story tab to the bullshit, clickbaity news stories and famous people's Snapchats, and sacrifice your friends tab and put them on, or sacrifice the stories tab and put them on your friends tab. They're all in one place. I wouldn't be that opposed to this if it were not for one thing: the randomness of the stories that get shown up in order. I will have people's stories pop up, and just random people I haven't Snapchatted in months pop up and be looks like it's my second newest Snapchatted person, and it's fucking weird to me. I don't like it. Why are people that I don't talk to ever just showing up on my friends tab, and all my friends I usually snap and talk to my last conversations are all out of order? It's just fucked. And it's a pretty wide consensus that everyone hates it. I think that Sam and Max have a pretty strong opinion on it, but I could be wrong.
So you're saying you're scared of change?
Oh my god. I was thinking of the same fucking thing.
Now, I would not be opposed to the Snapchat update if it were a little more...
So if it went in order of who you went up, your best friends or whatever.
If it went in order of who I'd Snapchatted last or best friends or whatever, and then just showed me their stories in the same spot.
Well, I mean,
and then
I don't think
didn't
you
show
have to
me,
watch them though.
You don't have to
skip it.
You can skip them or whatever, and I don't watch stories for the most part, but just it's people I haven't even Snapchatted. Today I had let me go to my Snapchat. I had
my story.
I had some random ass nigga.
You don't watch stories.
I got this nigga Kyle popping up in my Snapchat. He's from Southwood, dude. I don't talk to him. I don't Snapchat him. He says he's my third.
I can see
most recently Snapchatted.
Sorry,
person.
Kyle.
If you're listening to this, Kyle, you're a faggot.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? No, I could see your side of it, Andy. You have I can see from here a lot of people I don't have that many. It's just usually the same fucking people every time.
Yeah, it made it so not organized. Yes, you don't have to watch the stories. They don't always pop up in that order. But I think it should be your best friend's best friend's name pop up at the top, right, in order, from the last person you Snapchatted, and then shows their stories on their thing as well, and doesn't show you people's stories that you're never really Snapchatting or never really watching. I don't know. I feel like that'd be better.
Here's why it's good, right? Because all the shit, all the clickbaity Daily Mail, BuzzFeed garbage is all gone. I never have to see it again.
And I get it from that standpoint. Like, that makes me happy. Like, yes, get that fucking... I hate you, Complex. Fuck you, Viceland. Get off my stories. I get that part.
Shout out Joe Budden.
Shout out Joe Budden, though. But yeah, man, like, I get that part. Like, you don't want the news clickbaity bullshit, but, like, I also don't want a bunch of random-ass niggas' stories just popping up on my friend's tab, I guess. But that's just me. That's just me. Like, that's not for everyone. Some people really like it.
Valid opinion.
I mean, personally, I like to see everyone's story because it's it's funny some of the shit these people
like,
do.
Yeah, it's goofy. Like,
you see some wild shit sometimes.
There's only been a couple of stories I've watched that have been like, I don't talk to this person. I don't give a shit about what they're doing. But, like, that was enough for me to be like, what's up with the Snapchat update?
But I only Snapchat like 4 people, and I have about 100 people on Snapchat. So I get what you mean, but I think it's funny to see what just the random cornball that I haven't talked to in 2 years is doing. You know, he's probably just revving up his truck or something, but that's cool.
But that's cool.
And, I mean, it's better for Snapchat because they're getting the fucking bag double time now. Because you see an ad, which I'm not a big fan of, but they're getting the bag. Because you see an ad about every 2-3 stories you view.
Oh, yeah. They're getting the bag.
It was like, why won't they change it? Because they're getting the bag. And then another thing I saw, this pissed me off. Pretty funny, though. Twitter, right? There's this tweet that has over 1 million retweets.
Over 1 million retweets.
And it's fake.
It's fake.
Snapchat's DMs are not open. You
cannot DM Snapchat.
You zoom in, you can see that the check mark for Snapchat is a PNG file. You can see the box around it if you zoom in close enough. It's like, oh, everyone's like, retweet, got Snapchat back.
It's got like 1.3 million retweets or some shit. The only time I've seen 1 million retweets on a post was the last time I saw like Barack Obama tweet something.
Yeah, like Barack Obama or the guy that got the Wendy's chicken nuggets for a year.
Right? Like, that shit's wild. Can you believe that somebody was like, oh, okay, now that Snapchat's update's out, I gotta capitalize off of this and get one of them big money retweets.
It's like, you know, people are like, oh.
People actually believe, like, oh, okay, Snapchat's listening to this guy. If we get 1 million retweets, they'll give us the old Snapchat back.
I mean, Snapchat said 50,000 retweets.
All right, but let me let you guys in on a little secret. If you're really that upset about the Snapchat update and you want to get that shit back, delete Snapchat.
Yeah.
Reinstall it. Go to forgot your password, but don't do it through your email. Do it through text. Put your number in. Get that text. Switch your password. Get back in your Snapchat, and if I'm not mistaken, I've seen it work for people in my school, you can get the old Snapchat back. And that's if you really want it that bad. I don't care enough to do that.
You could just delete the new update, couldn't you?
No, I tried doing that. I tried installing an older version of Snapchat, seeing if I could do that, or deleting the update or whatever, and I couldn't.
I mean,
I think that's an Android thing.
If you really want it, you'll find a way to get it.
Right.
But all you people, nobody
Go
gets
to the
somebody.
dark web.
Go to the dark web, yeah. No, you heard me give my spiel about not liking the Snapchat update, but I'm not that much of a fucking mindless prick. I'm actually going to spend like 10 minutes uninstalling, reinstalling Snapchat, getting my password, and doing all that just for the old version. Like, I'll get used to it. I'm already pretty used to it. It's fine.
And I mean, if you really want it and you're too lazy to do it yourself, just stop using it.
Yeah, just delete your Snapchat, buddy.
Eventually, they're going to lose user base if, you know, everyone's just that pissed about it. 1.3 million retweets pissed, you know. But if you're really complaining about the Snapchat update and you're not going to just figure it out yourself, fuck you.
For real.
Next topic.
Big segue.
The Legend of the Underground.
The opposite of HTMLs. Fuck websites.
Uncle Ricky, Elmo, Bones, Team Sesh. We'll let Andy take over. He's the man that introduced us. We'll let him go.
Yeah, the name's Ricky. Team Seth. Dude, if you haven't gotten out from under your fucking rock and listened to Bones yet, I have no respect for you. Like, this boy This boy Elmo really doing the most for the culture over everyone. Name another person that be releasing albums like every couple of months, fucking multiple digit track lists, more than half the songs just crisp cuts, fucking so good, innovation on every track. It's incredible, and he's the most overlooked rapper. Like, you never hear people actually talk home about Bones. You never see DJ Academics be like, you hear that new Bones snippet? That sounded fire or not?
That sounded fire or shit.
Yeah, you never see any shit like that.
DJ Academics, he just want to hear about the Migos and nothing against Tekashi, because I think Tekashi's fire, but I know a lot of people disagree there. But that's all he talks about, Migos and Tekashi, right? But if he was a true OG, he'd be talking about the Sesh Hollow Water Boys. But he's not.
Sesh Hollow Water Boys, death to them other boys. Like, Bones, that's all I have to say. He fucking... I hate when people bring up, like, but you know that XXXTentacion, he released an indie album. Bones has made indie, vaporwave, emo, metal, rock, butt rock. Did I mention vaporwave? Because Jesus Christ, he was doing vaporwave before anybody was.
Anyway.
Go back all the way to Creep, Golden Chevrolet, perfect example, color television.
Bones invented the new VHS aesthetic that everyone's just getting on now.
He
did it authentically.
Anybody in the game that be coming out being like, with the VHS effects and all that, you know, the dead boy flow, that's straight from Bones.
I really enjoy Bones.
But hold on. Bones said something it was a while back that it really stuck. He said some of these artists out here, they don't want to release music, which is true. It's so true for like just a majority of artists, because they're like, give me 100 likes, we released this project.
Give me 10,000 retweets and Culture 2 will drop tomorrow.
Give me let's get 10,000 likes. I dropped the song of Wiz and Peep. Like, come on.
Could you imagine being such a clout muncher that you really have to hold over everyone's head that you have one of the last unreleased Peep verses, and it's a fucking terrible 5-minute song with washed up Juicy J, shit Wiz Khalifa, and then Peep comes in and just fucking murders it.
Peep for like 30 seconds.
Peep for like 30 seconds, but he murders it. Like, that's so pitiful. Like, listen, Bones been doing it since that kid. You ever heard of that kid?
Bones been doing it since 2010.
Bones been doing it since 2010. We almost 8 years deep in Bones, and 60 plus albums, 60. Crazy discog, like
alter egos.
Name another rapper that has 3 alter egos. Name another rapper that has a Ricky Agogo, the fucking vaporwave, boom bap 95 coming out the sticks in the fucking purple and green windbreaker, Uncle Rick. And then you got Surrender Dorothy. You got Surrender Dorothy, the straight homie, making the most fire emo shit ever. You ever want to listen to some like
just chill boy stuff?
Just chill boy stuff, like albums that last like 12 minutes and are like not even mostly vocals, like samples, production. Shit's so crisp. You like Oregon Trail? Oregon Trail's got like 5 or 6 songs, and he's just Bones. Like, people don't get it. I think it literally blows me away. Like, how can someone putting out so much fine music and with so much talent just be overlooked like so hard? And I guess it's because he's such a prick. Like, I'm not saying that, like, no disrespect to Bones at all, but like, when people are like, hey, Bones, you should do this. Hey, Bones, you should do that. He's like, fuck you. I do what Bones does. Like, I'm not going to do what you're telling me. Like, and that, for most people, that doesn't stick well.
And like the few times Bones has done interviews, right? The people that interview him obviously just want Bones, but he's like, if I'm doing it, I'm bringing the whole crew, because that's the type of guy.
Because that's the kind of guy he is. They just want Bones. They just want the mans. And he's like, I'm not doing the interview unless I got my boy Bake Sampson, the Alpha K9, you know, Water Boy himself, Shark Boy Chris Travis, fucking Big Uwop, the homie, the manager, Elliot's like another unseen legend. Elliot manages like 4 artists that are just so incredible and bursting at the seams with talent.
More than that, because how many artists does Team Sesh have?
And also, oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Team Sesh has like
Drew the Architect.
Dude, Team Sesh has like 10 plus members, and Elliot is managing all that shit. Like going on tour with them. We haven't even touched on that. Bones is selling out shows overseas, like in Russia.
Shout out Europe, Russia, and all them, because they have way better music taste than over here.
They have way more love for Bones and way better music taste in general. Yeah, like
Peep was the god of Russia.
Dude, Peep killed Russia before he passed away, so unfortunately, and like it was so crazy to see the kind of shit he was doing, like traveling the world, just smoking gas with his friends, like literally not caring about anything, having the best time of his life. And like I'm really glad he got to experience that. And now Bones is out here doing the same shit. You know, Bones been on them tours and whatnot. Bones do shows. Bones been in the pit. You know how he is. But like going over to Russia and going overseas and going to Europe and selling out shows like that and putting on big ass shows for people that don't even speak your language for the most part is just incredible. Like, shout out to Bones. Really, shout out to Bones. That man's a legend.
A classic Bones clip, right? They're at Rolling Loud, right? And you know Rolling Loud's just full of a bunch of just fucktards, you know. They're just like, bring out smoke perp! You know, just that shit.
Lil Pump!
Yeah, but, you know, Bones wanted to do Mosh Pit, right? Actually, it was a Sesh Hollow Waterboy show. Bones will do Mosh Pit. These people don't understand it. Half of them understood it. So half of them split up, right? And then the other half didn't, you know. And they all ran, you know. It was Return of the Pimp, you know. Everyone's getting all hype, you know. And after the song, Bones is pissed. He's like, you fucking dickheads, you didn't...
Dude, he literally roasts them. He's like, you fucking assholes. You didn't move like I told you. Like,
he's like, you guys spent $200 in tickets and you're not going to go crazy?
Yeah, like, really, like, Bones knows that they be making the most fire, like, punk rock rap. Like, Wolf and Bones started that. Wolf and Bones literally have a song called Mosh Pits that's, like, the hardest shit. Like, they started the punk scene and the mosh pits in the rap scene, and that's just fucking incredible. That's incredible. You have anything to add, Max?
Legend shit.
One memorable thing I know about Bones is I watched this Twitter video of him receiving a drawing from was it like a little girl or whatever?
It was some young...
a young girl.
She was Russian, I think.
Yeah, all you need to know, but... He was pretty wholesome about it. He's like, oh my god, can I keep this? You know?
He's a real sweetheart about it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bones,
he loved it.
Bones really respects his fans, you know, like, I remember this one real goofball interview with the Sesh Hollow Water Boys. You guys have probably seen it on the Hot New Hip Hop. You know, I want this rated under very hot. If it's not rated under very hot, I will contact DJ Ill Will. Is he still on the staff?
It's like, I'm going to have a bone to pick. And
I'm going to have the bone to pick.
And the guy's like, no pun intended, eh?
Could you imagine just being, like, so oblivious to, like, what kind of entity is standing in the room that you're like, no pun intended, right, Bones?
Like that guy, obviously, he knew some Sesh Hollowers, but a complete nerd.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, he knew the music, but he doesn't know what Bones is about.
Sam, this would never happen, but imagine if... Nardwuar had an interview with Bones and like the crew.
Like, that'd be the greatest.
That would be so legendary.
The greatest standoff since Eric Andre versus Nardwuar.
Oh shit.
That's a weird one. That's a weird one.
I don't know. I would say that's almost tied. Almost.
That like
they were like taking shots.
Eric Andre versus Nardwuar and Odd Future versus Nardwuar. The two best Nardwuar interviews.
Shout out to Ja Rule Condom. Oh wait, I think that's from the Tyler the Creator Nardwuar. But Tyler the Creator gets a Ja Rule condom. I just think that's hard.
Yeah.
There's nothing behind that. I just think that's hard. Fucking a girl with like Ja Rule on your dick. That'd be wild.
Hard body.
Hard body.
Shout out the Left Brain.
Yeah.
Dude, for real though, like Bones and the Sesh Hollow Water Boys, like obviously they came around the same time. Well, I don't know, they came around a little after Odd Future. Around the same time. It was pretty much the same time.
Like Bones was around, right? I'm sure they were all doing their shit, but like they didn't come around until like 2013, 2014.
Yeah, that's what I would say. So like, you know, they were on their grind while Odd Future was out and about, and like, you know, Odd Future's good and all, but like, nigga, we just wanted oldie on every song, and we couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Then we got Brockhampton, and now we're good. But like Sesh Hollow Water Boys, they ain't got many songs together. But like, you listen to We Don't Believe You, that's fire. That's straight flames. Every verse, that song is crazy. Every Bones song, like, Hey Sorry I Was in the Shower, that's a crazy one.
That song's crazy.
Fucking Teen Witch, dude, that whole album is insane. You guys know what Teen Witch is about, right?
Yeah,
Teen Witch is about the Columbine shootings.
Oh.
There's a song called Bombs in the Lunchroom where he says like young Dylan Klebold verse full of keynotes, bombs in the lunchroom, teenage freak show. And like that's incredible. That's a concept album right there. People don't want to admit it. But that's your Bones like T-Pow, like To Pimp a Butterfly. Like really, it's a concept album. It's putting yourselves in the shoes of a young Dylan Klebold or the other fuck, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
Can we talk, dude? What's that fucking song called on Unrendered? And at the end of it, he's like, "Hey man, you know that emotional Bones. That's where it is. Like,
is it
Continue Without Saving.
Yeah.
It's Continue Without Saving. At the end, Bones has the most legendary skit. Bones is talking really quietly in the voice of like Surrender Dorothy, I think, or like just someone in the studio, and he's talking to Elle, and he's like, you know, I really don't even like that rap stuff. I just pretend to like it around you and the guys. And it's so funny.
There's maybe it's the same skit, maybe I'm wrong, but there's another skit in there where Bones is like, he's like, you guys want to see what I do? My buddy put my link in the description. I do lighter mods. I collect Monster Dew cans, and the track just cuts. Oh, hilarious, yeah. Legend stuff.
So funny. What does L say before it? He's like, oh yeah, thanks. If you want to check out my Patreon, it's in the link in the description. You know, we're gonna need a lot of funding, and then Bones in the background. Like $13,000. It's gonna be a lot of funding, and then he's like, "If you want to see more about what I do, I make glider mods. I collect Monster Dew cans.
Monster Dew cans.
Monster Dew cans. Oh my god! Shout out to the main man in charge, the literal legend of the underground himself, the myth from the sticks, Pale Witch, Cold Razor, Elliot O'Connor." Team Sesh fucking Bones.
Without Elliot O'Connor, there's no Team Sesh. There's no Sesh Hollow Water Boys. There's no one.
Yeah, you can thank your fucking man Bones for starting the underground.
Space Coast Perp's cool too.
Screaming it in the mic.
Alright. Next segment here. We're going to talk about used to be hell of a YouTuber, H3H3 Productions, and their rapid decline over the last year and a half or so.
Yeah, let me start out by saying I've been a fan for quite some time. Like, I've been a fan since they were like making shit in Israel.
Yeah, Max showed me.
Wow, I can't say that I've been a fan since like Israel, but I remember like a year or two ago finding H3 and like him doing like Kickstarter reviews and shit like that. Or like
that's I done.
No, yeah, I know, no. Like he's not like the like there was like Kickstarters and like the fucking funny like the YouTube shit like shitting on people's videos.
Well, yeah.
Like the Reddit bullshit they would find, and then when they started the podcast, that was fire.
Let me say the. Yeah. Sorry, but podcast fire.
Fire used to be.
Or yeah,
used to be.
But fuck, what was I saying? Talk about the podcast for a second. I forgot what I was gonna say.
All I was gonna say about the podcast, I remember like when they first started going, like got it going, and the first episode I saw was like the Post Malone one, and then halfway through the Post Malone episode, Joji just walks in, smoking a cigarette, fucking grabs a brew, sits down, shit's cool. And they're all just talking, and like that was dope. But then you get into like them bringing on like Jordan Peterson, which was wild because that dude's fucked. And then there was like some other weird ones. What were some other like?
How is he fucked?
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh my God, Jordan Peterson is a Jewish man And what I know him for, he's probably much more famous for other things, but the reason that I know him, the reason I think he's a cornball, is because I saw this video of him, and he was on stream, and since he's Jewish, everybody was like, address the Jewish conspiracy theory. And the Jewish conspiracy theory is that, like, Jews have all the power in the world because they have old money.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
But
how's that, like, what was, did he, like, what did
just
he
like,
do
just
with
like on the
that?
H3 podcast, he, like, fuck, I can't, I'm trying to think of some of the shit they talked about, but, like, just Jordan Peterson's, like, cadence and the way he carries himself and, like, his opinions on things are, like, psychopathic. And then who are some other fucking weird guests they had on there, Sam?
I don't know, like
I will admit, right, Jordan Peterson, he has like this, like the, like not the appearance or just like the way he handles himself of a real prick, right?
Oh yeah,
But and he's kind of cool.
he's really fucking funny. Like, ironically, I guess.
I don't know, like, see, I think he's really interesting to me. Like, I don't know, like I don't know nothing about those Jewish conspiracy crap, but like, he's like I want to see, he's some kind of, he's a psychologist of some sort.
That's what
I'm sorry,
I
Jordan B. Peterson, that I don't know what your exact
I figured
area
that
of
old
expertise
Jordan
is, but
B. Peterson was a man of a psych degree.
yeah, but he's really intelligent, and he talks as someone who has like very high intelligence, you know? Like, it's just the way he says things can come across kind of like direct almost, you know, where
Yeah.
most people are just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Who were some other guests that the H3 podcast had that were just weird?
They had a cool one recently. Marcus Brownlee. That guy's cool.
That was cool. I didn't watch all of it, but I saw some clips of it.
I
That
didn't
was
watch
cool.
any of it, but I mean,
I don't know. Yeah.
Marcus Brownlee is a tech reviewer, really good tech reviewer.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched like a piece of it.
Who are some others they've had on recently?
They have like
They had Vsauce on there, and Vsauce just talked about all his drug shit. Like, yes, Vsauce, we know that. Yes, hey, Michael, Vsauce here. We know that you've made videos of you doing drugs and doing the truth serum and all that bullshit. But like, they didn't really talk about anything other than, from what I saw, they didn't talk about anything other than Vsauce doing drugs.
Kind of on the Boogie 2998 episode was kind of disappointing. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, no offense to old Boogie pal, like, love you pal, but
Shout out to Boogie.
Yeah, but all they talked about was his weight. Like,
Literally, all they talked about was weight. Like they kept talking about like his divorce.
yeah, like,
And, like, all the shit that had been... not, like, all the shit had been going wrong in his life, but just shit that he probably wasn't that happy to talk about. Like, he was, like, talking about him losing weight and whatever. So they immediately got on that topic, and it's just weird. It was just weird. Like you really have to watch the podcasts to get the fact that they're just strange now. They're not what they once were.
it's not as natural as it used to be.
It's
I
not
think.
as natural as it once was. Like, H3 used to be cracking jokes and, like, popping shit. And, like, Ethan, you know, he's a really funny dude. I've always really liked Ethan's style of comedy. Shout out Ethan.
Oh yeah,
And,
like, nothing but respect for what they
nothing
built.
but respect for both of them. But, like, just lately here, and I think they even made a video regarding it about
I'm sure they have.
about Ethan's like depression or something.
Guys, I'm sad.
Guys, I know we just beat our lawsuit, and I know we have a very thriving podcast channel and a lot of ads and a lot of sponsors, but I'm just sad. The content's not coming as easily as it used to. That's so weird. Like, they just got a puppy. They're doing well, I think. They don't have to worry about the fucking lawsuit anymore. That was a big thing. And now they're just, like, way more sad than they were. And that doesn't make sense. It's like they're asking for validation.
Yeah.
But I still really like their content, and I want to like it. Like, I want to keep watching the podcast and want to keep looking for those good episodes, you know?
Yeah,
like, it's not anything like that. Like, I want nothing but goodness for the H3 team and the podcast. It just sucks it's going downhill.
But back to the H3H3 Productions, or OG channel, right? The climax and where it all started to fall down was in let's say the spring of 2016 when they dropped Vape Nation.
I was just about to say Vape Nation.
Vape Nation, a classic. Loved it.
Classic
Hilarious.
video.
But that's where it all started to go down.
That's where it tanked.
It's like, it's over now.
It was like everyone really, really gave a shit. Well, not even like everyone, obviously. But like the people who were into H3 before Vape Nation like really gave a shit about H3, and then Vape Nation came out, and it just got turned into a really big meme. And then they coasted off that. They coasted off that for a while. They coasted off that for a while.
They still are.
They still are. They're releasing merch. They have like old style like rapper T-shirts that have like Vape Nation and like Ethan on them.
Just like a few months ago, they made like maybe that big box mod that.
They made like the world's biggest vape. It had like
give it up, man.
It had like 100 batteries or some shit, and they had to carry it around.
Actually, it was like the episode where Jordan B. Peterson came on for the first time. That was like right around the same time, and they had him take a rip off of it at the start.
Holy shit! I don't remember.
But that's cool though. That's cool though.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Get Jordan B. Peterson to hit the vape, and I'm there. Yeah, man. Like, not to say that H3 is like it is a declining channel, but not to say that H3 isn't like a good boy.
He's not declining as in like views or revenue. He's at an all-time high, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But the quality of the content for the old boys, the old H3 fans, it's just gone to mostly shit.
Y'all remember that video when Ethan and iDubbbz were like in their house setting shit on fire and like cooking shit up and cutting shit with like hot knives, and Ela was like, "Hey, you guys are gonna burn down the house," and they just like didn't care, and like smoke alarms were going off, and like it was just really funny. Like that was one of the last funny H3 videos I ever watched, and it was because iDubbbz was in it. Yeah. Like I hate to say it like that, but it really was because iDubbbz was in it.
I mean, can I say this? iDubbbz, he's still
iDubbbz on top of the fucking world. Best content.
He rarely fails. Like he made that one series that he tried. It was really bad, but
what series?
Yeah, but I mean, it was still good. It was still good because it was like...
Yeah, it was like, it was still Ian,
It's still Ian. He's still being goofy.
He's never changed.
He's still dull and dark.
Yeah. He's never changed. But our boy, the Kleins, they've changed.
They've changed.
They've
let the fame get to them, I think. And, like, I feel like when they had the lawsuit as, like, a pending thing, it was, like, a little bit of, like, a humbling thing. They were like, oh, well, we gotta really put our best into our videos because we don't know how much longer we're gonna have. Like, we got this lawsuit pending. It's gonna be fucking terrible. Shit gets cleared. Everything, like, the content should improve. Their moods should improve. They should become two good, like, personalities again. And then we're really just stuck with the podcast.
Yeah.
Where's the, like, actual H3 Productions content? Like, there is no main channel content anymore. The last video they uploaded was that dumb, whiny, I'm depressed Ethan Klein video. Ugh. And, like, that's not something your viewers really want to, like,
that's
see.
Whack.
That's whack, yeah.
Like, nobody goes to H3 to get all sad and shit,
I go to H3 for memes.
No, it's just sad. The four boys of YouTube, like,
dude,
except for Ian.
Can we talk about how the literal four boys of YouTube, and if you don't know who we're talking about, we're referring to iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, Max Mofo,
and H3.
Productions. Max Mofo hasn't made a video.
He makes a video.
Max Mofo hasn't made a video
year.
in 7 months.
Twice a year.
I watched it the other day, so I'm pretty sure I'm like very close.
Check out Max Pokemon channel.
Max Mofo hasn't made a video in 7 months. Go to his Pokemon channel. It's fucking popping. Ian, great content. Joji literally died. Yeah. Filthy Frank is dead. Nobody gets that.
But he's still fucking doing it.
But his music, dude, fucking flames.
More power to him.
More power to you, dude. Like, keep making that music.
So really?
Keep doing that shit.
Really?
That's fire.
It's just Max Mofo and H3. And Max Mofo just does not give a fuck. And H3's just lost it.
I don't know, Max Mofo's Twitter is pretty funny, though.
Yeah. Max Mofo's still a very active social media, like, personality,
And, like, he knows everything about YouTube. Like, he's a YouTube OG.
Dude, you can't tell me that one of the first viral videos on YouTube that you saw wasn't the fucking Krabby Patty how-to basic video. I saw that video before I even knew who Max Mofo was. I was like, who's this fucking dumb, scene Australian kid eating a bunch of shit on a plate and throwing it up. And, like, 10 million views. Like, Max Mofo used to do his prank calls. He used to do his fucking... all his bullshit. And now, it's like, it sucks because he's just gone. He tried plugging that one guy from Children of Poseidon or whatever for a really long time because their channel came back. If you don't know who Children of Poseidon was, they used to do, like, a lot of what Max does, but on a whole nother level. Like, I've seen this really old Children of Poseidon video where they're sitting on a rock on, like, the bay of Australia, and they've got this, like, milk of magnesia and, like, custard and, fucking Tylenol and shit, and they're just, like, throwing shit in a blender, and, like, they keep this guy blindfolded and just make this, like, green, yellow paste.
Where
And
did
they have the
prepare
dudes.
it at?
They have
Like,
the
you
dudes
said they were like
on the rock.
Like, where did they? You said they had a blender. How'd they get that shit powered on?
I fucking think they had the custard bottle or whatever, and they were like, well, we made this shit. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but like they're on this rock and they mix up this fucking concoction, and they're like, hey, Jeff from Children of Poseidon, get your ass down here on this rock and drink this poison. And he drinks it, and dude, like, he said like some shit. Like, I thought he was not okay. He was like, guys, I feel like I'm dying. It was wild. Like shit like that used to be good content. And now we just got gay ass podcasts with fucking conspiracy theorists and niggas who make vlogs.
And they're just like, H3's always like, what? He was like, what? It's like every episode. Fuck
What?
the podcast.
It's like,
but
okay,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
but
let's
flip it back over to the boys. Let's go to the trilogy of the cake videos. Legend shit.
Legend shit, dude. I can't think of a better premise for a viral video than, hey, let's have our cesspool Australian friend Max drink a fucking bunch of cake ingredients and do jumping jacks and then puke them up in a fucking tub and cook it. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Let's eat our friend's half-digested ingredients for a cake.
And then to follow that up, like, hey, Ian, we're going to shave your head, put it in the cake, and we'll eat it. Let's break this cake apart and watch how it literally just breaks apart into hair. And then for the final ballad of the trilogy.
Wait, can I say one more thing about the second one there, about the cake, the hair cake? Like, when they were like ripping apart the like cake, the initial, like, it was almost like a fresh bread where it was like, like a rip.
You really do hear the rip. Like, they have to pull on it. It's putrid. They shaved that man Ian to an alien. Like, you've seen the memes. That boy had no eyebrows, nothing.
And to finalize the trilogy up, they just what the hell they do? They just go to all these random YouTubers and just get just like
the YouTuber cake.
Yeah, like they get like, what was it? It was called Human Cake.
Human cake. Yes. They get like fucking what's his name's toenails?
Like Fantano's toenails.
Anthony
Fantano.
They get like I think they get like Vsauce's spit. They get Joey Salad's piss.
Yeah, and they have JonTron like eat the banana and spit it back out.
Yeah, they have JonTron.
They get Jacksepticeye's pubes.
They get Jacksepticeye's pube. They got someone's ass hair.
PewDiePie's
ass hair. Yeah, that shit is putrid. Could you imagine eating
banana?
Could you imagine eating a cake of literal bodily fluids?
I mean,
a cake of bodily fluids. That's disgusting.
And then they just made it even better. They turned it into a wedding video for Max and anything for views. Another one of the boys that just nobody talks about.
Anything for views. Fat cunt is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the 4 legends of YouTube. Joji, we love you. Rest in peace. Max Mofo, we're awaiting your return. Ian, keep up the good work. And H3,
great job, buddy.
H3, let's lift them spirits. Let's get the good content back on track.
Stop being a pussy. Question for the viewers. You think Donald Trump? You think he likes Ford, Chevy, or Dodge better?
Leave a comment below.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, let's do the weather. Everybody likes the weather. Tuesday, February the 13th. We got partly cloudy, high 40, low 30, 10% precipitation, winds east to southeast, 8 miles per hour, 63% humidity.
Hey, boys! Your Wednesday forecast looks like we're going to get some PM showers, so watch the fuck out. We're going to have a high of 45, a low of 43, and 40% chance of precipitation, so maybe I was wrong, but a little bit of wind. I'm not going to tell you how much because you're going to figure out yourself, bitch.
It's going to blow.
It's going to be a little humid.
Hey, and then Thursday, February 15th, we got a big chance of rain. At the high 53 degrees, low 30, so you might want to grab that coat just in case. 90% precipitation. Southwestern winds, 13 miles per hour. Oh, no. Hey, guys, you might want to bundle up. It could be a little cold out there, you know. You don't want to catch a case of the sniffles.
Put on your North Miami windbreaker.
Put on your North Miami licensed windbreaker and go outside for a nice smoke. Smoke a backwood and chill. 96% humidity, and that's the weather for you guys.
No sweet backwoods.
No sweet backwoods. We only smoke them wild berry.
Okay, we on Thursday?
Should we keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck.
Yeah, we was going to do 3 days because everyone got pissed, remember?
Yeah.
That's your 3-day forecast for the week, boys. I hope you hated it.
Alright, and with that conclusion, we'll end the WeatherChannel.THEwav podcast. Second episode finished. Done. Andy, you got anything to say for the folks at home?
Final thoughts?
Thanks for having your boy on. It's been a magical time. This is where we come. This is where we make dreams come true. This is the think tank. This is where it gets done. This is where it happens. This is the studio. If you want to come see some real shit, you come to the studio, all right? I don't want no pussy shit. I only want real stuff, okay? Shouts out to the main man, Bones, the legend, the god himself. Shouts out to Big Uwop, Elliot O'Connor. Shouts out to Bones' girlfriend, Sam, Blunts with Bob Ross. I hope you're having a great night, all three of you. I hope that the Sesh Hollow Water Boys are doing well. I am very, very glad that you guys let me come on the podcast. Thank you so much. It's been a very great experience.
Despite what Andy said, not just anyone could come to the studio. You have to have Max Moore's permission. But if you want to be on the podcast, just tell us.
Yeah, go to Vicky's old Twitter. You can hit us up there. Buy James Cage White's shirt. Look him up.
See ya.